Hello everyone, it's Itzzdivinity here, and today again with a new episode of my Fire Approach 2 series. And this time around, we're going to be talking about Hungering Destroyer Mythic. So, on this fight, not a whole lot changes actually compared to Heroic. The only thing that does change is the moment you help out and soak with the Miasma, the circle that people have around them when they cannot get healed, right? You'll get a stacking debuff on you. And yeah, this debuff keeps going up until the point that you die, but it has a timer of 20 seconds, so you need to make sure that you reset those stacks at a certain timing, right? In order to make sure that you don't over-soak, we are micromanaging people in order to make sure that we always have enough soakers for each and every miasma. So, before we go actually into the fight, these are the talents and conduits that we're running. Everything is the same, nothing changes. But alright, let's actually go into the fight and see how we're doing, right? By the way, this is also our latest rekill, so I actually want to see how I am doing compared to when I was actually doing this boss for the first time. How many fuck ups I make, right? And see how generally how I do, right? So first thing first, right? The moment this boss is pulled, you never want to instantly use your combustion. Since 3 seconds into the fight, you're gonna get the first set of miasmas. If you get miasma during your combustion, you're kind of screwed, right? Since you need to move, but you don't want to since you're combusting, right? So we got lucky, we didn't get it. So now we just go and blast the boss with our combustion. So we just blast. Barely not getting hit by the line, so that's good. So this person's also getting soaked already by 2 people, so I didn't soak either, because I was like, okay, I'm the only person right now on Nipple that doesn't have stack, so I need to be able to soak the next set. So Expunge is about to happen in 2 seconds, so what I want myself to do is alter time, please. Alright, I do press alter time, that's good, but I could have gone way farther away with that alter time actually than just that blinking distance. So this is my time around to actually help and soak the mark on Nipple, and I hope I do that after this. No, I don't actually. Okay. Oh well, but he was healthy, so that was fine. So here we also use our Rune of Power, and this is actually somewhere you really want to hold your combustion at the moment. Like as you see, my combustion is up at the moment, but Expunge is happening in 3 seconds. You don't want to use your combustion ever during an Expunge or during a Consume, since you have to move a lot during those timers, and you want to be standing on your Rune of Power, right, to optimize the amount of damage you do with combustion, since that's a major part of our damage kit. So you really want to be sure, before you combust, is there an Expunge coming or is there a Consume coming? So I did see, okay, Expunge is coming in 3 seconds. I didn't even have my charges ready yet, so I was just not going to combust. I was just going to wait until that Expunge was over, and then we are probably combusting. So as you can see, we're waiting with our combust. I'm doing something really stupid. I'm going really far here and accidentally blink into an orb, almost die, got gripped in, luckily. And yeah, because of this, I'm late with my combustion. So I see consumes happening in 5 seconds, but I'm still combusting actually. I should have actually waited until the consume was over, or I should have just instantly used combustion, since you have that sweet spot of like 14 seconds during an Expunge and consume. So you have those 12 seconds that you want for your combustion, right? Also, right there, I was really greedy. I should have been standing in that Spirit Link, which I wasn't doing. So that's something really stupid of what I did. So yeah, I like that I'm using Rune of Power into Shifting Power, right? So maybe another Fire Blast. There we go. And we should have been soaking here, I think. Like, I'm not sure, since I saw that there were already 2 people in him. So there were already 2 people helping out with soaking, and we were only one of the few people that didn't really had any stacks at that point. So I really want to keep that clear. Expunge again. This time around, I'm not using alter time. I'm not even using blink to go far. I'm just walking, which is really a shame. Because yeah, we have great tools to use in order to go far with Expunge, right? So then again, combustion is ready, so we're preparing. And now we're going ham, and we just start blasting the boss, right? Again, with our combustion. We got lucky, we already started with like 4 stacks of Fevered Incantation, which is nice. And as you can see, right, Expunge is ending just before our combustion is ending. So this is actually perfect. I want to see myself use all the time. Again, I'm not using it. Okay, so I already know this time, for the next week, right, I really need to start using my alter time more. I did it so much on progress, but for some reason I'm not doing it anymore on reclear. So that's definitely an improvement point for myself already here. And we're going to get a consume, so we need to go far. Making sure that this time around we are actually in the Spirit Link, please. Okay, we do blink in, but we easily go out again. So, yeah, sure, I guess. That's stupid of me. All right, so I do get the marker, right? I get star mark, so I instantly go towards star marker to be already in position to get soaked, right? And as you can see, combustion is coming up in 10 seconds, but at the same time, expunge is coming in 10 seconds, right? So I hope that I'm holding my combustion right here until after expunge. It looks like I'm doing that. That will be perfect, since you don't want to combust during expunge. Okay, so we're going out. Perfect. This time around, we are using alter time, so actually we're going really far. That's good. And now we want to see myself use combustion. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we instantly combust. And we're really not sure at this point whether I want to soak or not. So I kind of am standing in it. Well, he didn't really need any healing at all, so I'm kind of wasting my stacks. So I did get lucky that I got my Yesma right here, since I would have probably needed to help with soaking at this point if I didn't have my Yesma, right? So we use Rune of Power here into Shifting Power to shorten every single cooldown, making sure that we just have these Fire Blast in the Heating Up procs, so we go far. This time I was really stupid. I totally forgot, it looks like, that I had Expunge. So I didn't even go far. I really want to rewatch that, actually, on what's going on here. So I see Expunge is happening in 4 seconds right now, right? So we know Expunge is coming in. We see all the circles. Why am I still standing still? We have, as you can see, this is really stupid. This is actually really stupid of me. We are one of the classes with the most mobility, and what do? We don't even use them to get out, with an ability that's supposed to be really far out. So this is something I really fucked up on. Since, as you can see right here, Expunge is coming in. I have 2 charges of Shimmer. So I can just go really far out. Like, I can blink and blink back. Like, but instead of that, I'm almost dying because I was getting clipped by another Expunge, and because of that, I almost died. So that's something really stupid of me. So I see that the nipple mark currently doesn't need any soaking at all, so we're making sure that we're not soaking at the moment. And consume is happening again, so we move out. And this is actually perfect timing, since I see that we're almost getting our combustion again, so I assume we're instantly going to combust the moment we get back. As you can see, we do have a couple of people dead, so this is definitely not the smoothest re-kill, but that's actually where you learn the most from, right? The kills where it doesn't go that smooth. So we're making sure that we're not clipping each other with this. And I saw, right? This is something I want to point out. I heard a call in voice, help soak purple. So what I instantly did, after the lasers, I heard, okay, help soak nipple. So what I instantly did, right? Oh, instantly blink into it, and we're just going to combust here, I hope. Because otherwise we're really standing... Yeah, okay, so it was full HP, right? And this is why we just start pumping. I already screwed up that opener. I didn't even cast a fireball at the beginning. And this is actually where I really got screwed over, right? The new miasmas were coming in the moment I was combusting. So, as you see, I really just missed like 4 to 5 seconds of Rune of Power during my combustion, and I had to move, which is just the biggest shame, right? And of course, right, guys, whenever the boss is below 30%, just always use your Scourges, yeah? To optimize your execute damage. Since, yeah, that's just how you really get a lot of value from your Scourges, right? So, right now, we're just gonna soak. Since I see, okay, the boss is almost dead, I'm just gonna soak this guy. Since there's gonna be an expunge after, so he needs to be topped off. What I should be using here right now is a health stone. I didn't even use... Okay. I should have actually just used a health stone here, since this entire fight has already been on cooldown. And there were plenty of scenarios that I could have actually used it. So yeah. Really cool tip, by the way, as well, guys. Whenever you have to move out with miasma during consume... Or, no, not during consume, during expunge. Whenever you use alter time, during that period, the moment you come back, right, you're going to be full HP regardless of having miasma. And this is something like I really love about alter time. You're just going to be still full HP. And I actually saw that I was kind of inting at the end. So let's actually watch that back real quick. So I hoped, right, consume is about to happen. I see the boss almost dead. So I think I was just hoping to kill it before we were going to get consumed. But it is what it is. And... yeah, we actually had to go out with Rune of with combustion, but I still think it's fine, since the boss just basically dies the moment combustion ends, and there is no way that we would have gotten otherwise a full combustion in there. As you can see, people are just ignoring everything and just kill the fight. And as you can see, for sure, this fight was not the best fight that we had on this boss. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people dead in total whenever we killed this boss. So for sure, this fight wasn't the best at all. But these are the fights which you can learn from the most. Since I myself made tons and tons and tons of mistakes on this fight. I started good with the opening of the fight, right? Holding my combustion before the miasmas were coming in. So that went all good and dandy, right? The further we went into the fight, I just saw myself making more and more mistakes, not using all the time correctly, not going far enough with expunge, having my combustion timings wrong, and all these kind of things really add up at some point, and yeah, just screwing you over, right? But that's why we rewatch though the videos, right? In order to learn from them. And next time around, I really need to be more careful as well. Even if it's a reclear, you still really want to do those mechanics, right? In order to kill it. And you want to have those timings correct in order to have your most damage that you can potentially do. So for the next time, I want to see myself actually increase. First and foremost, really increase just my alter time usage. My alter time usage on this fight, on this particular kill, was garbage. I barely used it ever. So that's definitely something I should really improve on for the next time, whenever we're doing this boss. The second one is, I actually screwed up quite some time my combustion. I screwed up my combustion timings. I had it once during consume, and because of that, I missed out on, well, twice actually. One during the fight and the other one almost at the end. So that's really something I really need to, pay more attention to really make sure that your combustion is the best that it can be. I also screwed up a couple of times my actual combustion opener, so that's also still something that I really need to start working on, since, that's still something I screw up myself as well. Like my current opener, right, is the, use trinkets ratio, then fireball into fireblast into 2 pyroblast afterwards, right? Like that's the opener, and then phoenix flames into a pyroblast, into another fireblast, into another pyroblast, and etc, etc. But yeah, this was actually a really, really good video for myself, since I actually saw that I made so many mistakes, right? Like, I really made a lot of mistakes that I really need to improve on, especially on this boss fight itself. But yeah, that was actually Hungering the Story on Mythic, guys. So as you can see, the fight itself really doesn't change that much on Mythic. But yeah, at the end, there are just going to be way more balls. You need to micromanage your stacks as well. But besides that, not a whole lot more. But yeah, anyway, I really want to thank you guys all for watching. And yeah, especially if you did learn something out of it, or you just enjoyed it or liked it, then please leave a like and subscribe. It would really help me out a lot. And also, I'm live streaming on twitch.tv/Itzzdivinity. There you can catch me live when I'm raiding, when I'm pushing keys. Also some PvP nowadays, since I want to get to that 2.1k for my 226 patch. At the moment, I'm 1.8k. Warning, I'm not the best PvPer out there. I really need to learn a lot for Mage PvP. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. The learning it is a lot of fun. But yeah, guys, I really want to thank you guys all so much for watching. And I hope you guys learned something out of it, because that's the reason why we're making this, right? But yeah, anyway, have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.